it's Chaos Maelstrom time. Welcome back to more Metroid Prime. In the last episode, we blew up Frigate Orpheon. Yep, it just blew up. I mean, that's to be expected when you're the hunter and all. But in this episode, we're going to keep going and... Okay, more bugs. Noted. But yeah, we went down to Talon 4 in pursuit of Meta Ridley, who was aboard Frigate Orpheon and escaped to the surface. But now that we're here on Talon 4, we found the Chozo ruins. Apparently, the Chozo who raised Samus once lived here too. Anyway, we have more Chozo lore. Let me go ahead and read this again and make absolutely no sense of it, because that's what I do with lore. The Chozo are departing now. After so many years in peaceful seclusion here on Talon 4, when we came, this place was our refuge for our spirits, a civilization built from native materials, bereft of the trappings of our technology. We were what is that? I can't even read. Oh, we were linked to the land here, kindred to the plants and animals, far away from the machines we had become so dependent on. And so we leave it now, pristine, a testament to the mortal forms we no longer need. We have drawn the veils of time and space aside, and are withdrawing beyond the illusion. But we will never forget this, the most sacred of our homes, and we will remain ever watchful. Yeah, so apparently they decided to let it fall into this disrepair. And what do we have up there? New creatures has been added to your... War wasps! I do not like war wasps, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. Well, great, nothing I can do about that. Well, hopefully the war wasps won't have an issue with me, and I can just proceed by without any issues. We have a sandstone block there, can't do anything about that. An ornate wall hanging with a, highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. Okay. If it's not important, then I'll just ignore it. Oh. Not gonna let me get up there, huh? What if I try from over here? There we go. That seems to work. War wasps! I do not like them! Ugh! The war wasp rarely stays far from its hive. At least it's an immediate threat. Oh. I do not like you! Get away! Get away and die! Die and get away! And the worst part is, until you have the ability to destroy their hive, they will keep coming. And coming. And coming. Luckily for us, it won't be too long before we can destroy those hives, because by God, I hate more wasps, but nothing we can do about it right now. Alright, not looking back. Close the door, close the door. Okay. Some of you might think I'm overreacting to this, but God, just the sound of angry hornets and bees puts me on so much edge. On an unbelievable amount of edge. So much edge, it looks... Shadow the Hedgehog looks subtle. Okay. Got more scarabs here. Oh, hello, what are you? Can I scan you, even? Nope, apparently not. Let me guess. You also say Chozo. Yep, thought so. Okay, well, these little bugs don't hurt us, so no harm there. However, bugs that do hurt us aren't too far away! Die! Die! Get the bloody hell out of here! Bloody die! Go to hell! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Okay. And now we have these phase mites, small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. They basically light up these corridors for you, but still you don't want them here, because if you run into them, they will hurt you. So, yeah, blow them up. And also around here, we got some very nasty looking water. Something tells me we don't want to go and touch that. Just a wild guess there. Considering our hazard radar is also going off there. Alright. And we finally made it to the room that was highlighted on our map, the Hive Totem, where the seismic activity was detected. That's out of scanning range. Here we have an elevated bridge. And a drainage system. And what do we have there? It appears this hive can only be reached by using the elevated bridge. Alright, so let's get the item by how else but using the elevated bridge. Should be an issue. Of course, it's never that simple. Really love this music, though. Too bad it's accompanied by war wasps! Not just any old war wasp. These are ram war wasp, airborne predator. Circles its prey and then strikes. The war wasp species on Talon 4 evolved to a true hive mind. Nesting in damp, dark places, ram war wasps emerge in small groups when threatened and circle the enemy at high speeds, disorienting it. Striking from all sides as a single intelligence, they can fell huge organisms. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun. Alright, well, above all, make sure that you keep an eye on these guys and don't fall into the death down there. So you just want to keep the pressure on the ram war wasps. These aren't as bad as the other normal war wasps because these guys are predictable usually. And plus, fighting them is actually really fun. If you can find them. Alright. So when you see the totem thingy open its mouth or whatever, you want to unload our pea shooter Ageddon upon it. Alright. And if you guys want to stop flying around for a moment. Just keep the pressure on them and keep firing. That's the best advice I have. Also, stay out of the water, because this water is toxic and will hurt you. Alright, I think we got one more left. And there we go. 3 cycles and it's over. Thank goodness it's not more than that. And we got something really special looking over there. I wonder what it is. It's the missile launcher! Thank goodness we picked this one up first and not missile expansions. Because, by God, it would be terrible to have missile expansions and not have something to launch them with. Believe me, we'll be getting plenty of missile expansions. Alright, so we finally have our missiles back. By exploring the Chozo ruins, we found something that was utterly destroyed that once belonged to us. That makes sense. Speaking of things I want, energy tank. Our health is now doubled. Oh boy, it feels good. We have another small crawl space here. We can't go in there because, well, again, we're, not exactly tiny right now. Alright. Got missile ammunition right there. So yeah, now we have 5 missiles that we can shoot. Not as much as the 15 that we started in the tutorial area with, but still very helpful. We can also get back out of here now. However, the water is still toxic, so beware. Alright. Well, now we have missiles. There's more spots that we can explore easily around here. At least make accessible to us. So, let's go and see if we can find a door with a blast shield on it that we can perhaps blow up. And looky here, there's one back in the main plaza. So, I'm probably not going to cut here because we just got a new item and I want to show it in action. Mainly using it for my favorite use. And the war wasps don't come out. Thank God! Ow! Ow! Okay. Well, yeah, that's still an issue, but whatever. Not a huge issue. Oh, but here we have the entire map for the region. Let's go ahead and download this. And if you guys thought that the friggin' Orpheon was big. Well, we got a lot of places to explore. Yeah. Woo boy! The Chozo ruins are enormous. We're not going to get to most of these areas quite yet, and in fact, I think there's actually more available than we can see at this moment. But still, there is a lot of shit for us to find, and we're going to be exploring this area substantially for a bit. Also, did the War Wasp Hive respawn? It totally did, didn't it? Okay, it did not. Alright, noted. Also over here, we have a blast cap. All we gotta do is blast the blast caps, and they explode. Of course, they leave that stuff there for a while, so keep that in mind. Also, we have a wall over here that brimstone. Keep an eye on what materials or what substances walls and stuff are made out of, because certain items that you have at your disposal can destroy those certain obstacles. Like, for example, missiles destroy brimstone. Very helpful, right? And now we got a missile expansion. One of like 100 or so. Probably more, actually, now that I think about it. Alright. But yeah, now that we got ourselves a missile expansion, we can shoot even more missiles. There are plenty of missile expansions to be had, so don't ever worry about being short on missiles. Plus, we'll get even more uses for missiles down the road later that will be more helpful than just shooting normal missiles regularly. What uses are those? Well, we'll get to them when we get to them. Alright, blast away some of these scarabs so they won't explode on me. And hey, I remember you guys. Guess what? No more buzzing and bumbling around for you. Oh, God, it feels good to be able to destroy those things. But don't worry. I mean, I just take extra caution to destroy them as soon as possible because, again, I hate war wasps. Ugh. It just... Ugh. I mean, normally bee and wasp enemies don't bother me too much in games, but for some reason, the war wasps drive me especially batty. I don't know why. They just do. And I don't like it, because they scare me. They scare me in my fragile little mind. Also, you guys are jerks. Stop exploding on me. Alright, back in the main plaza now. And I believe now that we're back here... Well, of course we got beetles to deal with as usual. But also... Yep, I remembered right, didn't I? We got a war wasp hive over there. Gonna nope the heck out of that. Also, I think we can actually shoot down these birds. Oh. Well, screw you, buddy. You're a war wasp. All war wasps deserve to die. Oh, hi there. Okay, well, now that I've, again, expressed my hatred for war wasps and such, we got a missile expansion up there that we can't get, but I want to at least scan it. Okay. Well, I thought that we'd get information on what it was when we add to our logbook, but I stand corrected. Can I blow that up? Looks like I should be able to blow that up. Oh, well. Not like it matters. What does matter, though, is getting to this blast door here and opening it up. All right. Now we have access to more of the Chozo ruins to explore. So that's how Metroid games usually go. You go to this area and fight this little fight, and then you get this item. And then you can use that item to go to this area and fight this thing and to get this item. That's usually how Metroid games go, with bosses and story details given in between. But believe me, there is a lot more to this game than just that. There is fun puzzle solving. It's not just a mindless first-person shooter where you shoot everything that moves. This game is so much more than that. And speaking of mindless first-person shooters, there's our Morph Ball! What does that have to do with mindless first-person shooters? We gotta play this game like one in order to get it. Yep, you think that they're just gonna hand out items to candy like you? This game rarely does that. There is usually always a puzzle or something that it is hidden behind. I wonder, are these different types of beetle or just regular beetles? I don't want to scan the energy! These are just normal beetles, okay. And do you mind? No. I don't. No! Stop it! Okay, fine then. Be like it that then. See if I can. There we go. Now we're getting them dead. Oh, still some more left. Okay. Well, there we go. Taken care of. Don't you just wish it was that simple? We now have a mid-boss to deal with. Yet another mid-boss. This is something. It is a plated beetle. It is only vulnerable from behind. So you got to be very careful with it. Yeah, there it is telling us how to activate our dash. We can't use charge shots yet, so it's still in our best interest to... Okay. There we go. Oh. That went better than expected. Huh. Okay, no complaints. Well, yeah, now we got our Morph Ball back. Thank Bob. And now that we have our Morph Ball back, I see no better way to use it than, remember that small space that was behind the Hive Totem area that we saw before? Well, now that we have the Morph Ball, we could probably go into that small space. So, again, normally I wouldn't cut, but we've already seen everything in between here and there, so, actually, I can't even remember if there's anything worthwhile in between here and there, but I'm going to go ahead and cut ahead and see what it is over there. It's easier to get past the scarabs if you have the Morph Ball. Just thought I'd throw that out there. So if you get tired of the scarabs blowing up in your face, just roll past them and let them blow up and let their lives be meaningless. Not putting up with your shit. Not putting up with your shit. I'll put up with your shit. No! No! I've released the demons! Okay. Alright, and here we are. So, now that we're in here, let's go ahead and roll around and see where it takes us. Alright, so we have these 2D Morph Ball sections that you need the Morph Ball to get through, obviously. Don't know why I had specified that you needed the Morph Ball for them, since you can't even enter here with the Morph Ball. Without the Morph Ball, I mean. But yeah. This will take us somewhere else, hopefully. Also, the music has changed in case it isn't obvious right now. Which I guess it really isn't, because I cut a lot back there. Oh! Hello! This is another area elevator. This will take us to Magmoor Caverns. But we don't want to go there quite yet, because a name like Magmoor Caverns, that sounds very hot. And I'll tell you right now, normally we could take that, but without our the Varia feature of our power suit, we'd be pretty much screwed there. Our power suit wouldn't be able to take the heat. So instead, we're going to go this way and see what is offered to us over here. Oh. Looks like another Morph Ball section. Okay, I'll take it. And in here we have another Morph Ball section. You know what? This seems like the perfect place to hide something. There's totally some lore hidden in here, isn't there? No. Okay. Well, it was worth checking. I'm probably not going to get 100% on all the lore, but I am going for 100% on collectibles. And with all that said, now we have a thing here that we can't do anything about yet. Hooray. How do we even lift this? No know-how on how to open these metallic gates yet, so we'll just... Oh! Speaking of lore, hello! Let's see what you've got to say. Our sanctuary grows by the day. We Chozo know much of technology, but we have chosen to leave it behind on this journey. Our home here on Talon 4 will be a place of simplicity. Structures hewn from the stone, bridges woven with branches, hallways caressed by pure waters. We build around the ancient and noble trees, drawing from their strength and giving them our own in return. All that is wild will flow from around us here. Our race would be just one more group of the creatures in the knot of nature. It is our hope that such a state will bring with it great wisdom, a greater understanding of nature of the universe. Once our city here is complete, we will peer inward and discover the truth. Okay, so technology. Alright. Here we have a missile expansion. We can't do anything about that until we figure out how to... Oh, hello. Well, this appears to be the first of 3 unlocking mechanisms that can seal the gate. It looks like we should be able to do something with that. However, we could morph ball in there, but we don't have a way to get rid of those gates. Our bombs are gone too. So yeah, well that sucks. Well, I guess we'll just fight some beetles in the meantime to make up for it. Because that totally makes up for missing out on a missile expansion. Yep. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Well, it was worth looking. However, I should know... Yep! That's how we get that energy tank from earlier. We're going to go ahead and take a break here. Next time on... You don't belong in this world. Next time on Metroid Prime. We're going to go up this way and see where it takes us. See you guys next time. Laters!